Good morning and welcome to day 6 of the Snowdrop Tundra research at the 40% area bonus. We have a lot to go over in this video, and so it's going to be quite exciting. And I do want to just quickly go over my team setup here because I am working on the overstacking strategy already. And so you can see my Glaceon and the Walrein has a full inventory already. What I am waiting for though is the Tyranitar and the Ditto. And once I get some sneaky snacking from those as well, I will start to collect from the Raikou. I have already maxed out my cooking pot. I can show you here. We've got it up to 200 main skill, which is the max bonus you can get from those. And then I have worked a bit on my bag. I think at this point in time, I will probably get more value out of just overstacking and then having a lot of ingredients just gathered during the event week, simply because a lot of my best berry Pokemon are my best ingredient Pokemon as well. So that will be interesting. At this point in time, I have around 100 cacao and around 100 mushrooms. And so with the good camp ticket, I won't be short on any of these, but it is nice to have a little bit of extra ingredients. And then when it comes to those fiery herbs, I should have not thrown those away in the other video. I should have waited until I got close to 600, but yeah, I got a little bit impatient. And so essentially just waiting to pop the Raikou here when I am getting closer to getting sneaky snacking from everyone, because at that point I know that all of their inventories are indeed full, and I'll get some extra mileage out of my team here. So before we jump into the sleep reports, I have a main session and a nap session coming up that we are going to have a look at in this video. So you can see that the Glaceon is depleted quite a bit, the Ditto as well, and then we have the Walrein and Tyranitar just really strong. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Walrein had around 150% or 130. I had already overcharged it a little bit, and Tyranitar is typically around 150 anyhow. But these are going to go down all the way to 0, probably, and then I have to sleep with this team too, because if not, the overstacking won't work. And then I'm thinking to pop some pillows on the Raikou. I have 5 currently, and I may even get my hands on 2 more, just because then I have enough energy for every day of the next week. And so once it dips below, like 90, or at the very least under 80, pop a pillow. And because the inventories of all these other Pokemon are going to be full, and I'm not really looking to optimize next week, I won't really be using pillows on any of these either. So it's just going to be Raikou, pulling the weight, bunch of pillows, and then I can't do any changes whatsoever with my team. So the next week is going to be a funny one. I barely won't do anything. I won't switch teams. I won't cook. I won't collect. The only thing that I can do is to collect from the Raikou and to sleep. So that will be interesting. And then we can have a look at the friend list here and can jump into the sleep reports. Today I think I was a bit better on the nap session, so it won't be like a double upload like yesterday. I just got so excited to show off the changes that I made to the widget and just overall the sound too, and really put it to the test. And so it seems like you guys are satisfied with the crispness of the sound as well as the updated visuals. So need to be very careful that I don't pop these prematurely. That would be unfortunate. So we're going to jump into the sleep report here, and then I can update the widget. I am looking for an Abomasnow. I don't think I've gotten a single slumbering session aside from the nap sessions this week, so it could be interesting if I can somehow find a slumbering session here. Yeah, my sleep was short this morning. I woke up at 6 and started to work on my cooking widget, and it's been really fun. I don't know exactly yet how I will go about it. Ooh, dozing type. This could mean Delibird. Could also mean Absol, I guess, but I know Delibird for sure is... Let's see here, Delibird. Yeah, got the Delibird, Dozing, Yellow, ZZZ, and then we have Absol. Already have a busted Absol, so let's look for the Delibird. We won't find any Abomasnow in this session, unfortunately. Alright, let's see it. This could be it. Oh, I see it up there. I see the little foot on the Delibird. I don't remember if I have a clean slate. I think I do, just because I only caught one. So I'm gonna have a look here in this corner first. We got a Mankey, Toxicroak, an Absol, Ghastly, Swalot. We have a Delibird. Let's go. Oh, this is exciting. Gift-giving sleep, 3-star on the Delibird. So I had to wait all the way to where I get the 3-star sleep style before finding it this week. That's pretty impressive. There is a Delibird here though. Is it gonna be hungry? I doubt it. Even if it is, I won't have the premium biscuit, so it's gonna be just a bunch of great biscuits on that Delibird. I don't fear just feeding the Delibird as much as possible, and we'll just see how much it'll take until it just says enough is enough, Nirth. Don't give me no more tickets. I mean biscuits. I don't know where tickets came from, but no hungries, and it's a clean slate. Alright, I already have a really strong Umbreon. No, what am I saying? The Absol, so I won't be hunting that anymore. Ghastly, I want to wait until Halloween mostly, because my Gengar now is working just fine. I do want to go for the double Mushroom Gengar at some point, but then again, the likelihood of there being another Mushroom Farmer at level 30 is pretty high. So I think I'm going to hold that off for now. I do want the Mankey, but not in this kind of session. So I'm just going to feed the Delibird here as many great biscuits as it will accept. So the Delibird here seems to be 16 points, if I've counted everything correctly. So at the very least, I'm hoping I can push it past half. Knock on wood, maybe we'll get some crits here in the mix. So alright, that is 3 points. It can't get all full after the first biscuit, but it can get all full after the second. Alright, it's still here. This is like safari hunting. It's exciting. Okay, so it's got 10 points left. If I somehow crit this one, then I'm in range. I'm almost considering to go for the regular Pokebiscuit here, because then... No, just not playing no games. As many great biscuits into this Delibird as possible. Okay, it took it. Still hungry? Yeah, I know you are. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alright, is it gonna be a Delibird today or what? It is! Yo, look at the luck on that one. Yes, that's amazing. 7 out of 9, that's a pretty good value. Alright, I'll take it. Let's see a Delibird. Second ever Delibird. That's a pretty exciting hunt, if I'm gonna say so myself. So, let's jump into the Delibird. What I'm looking for is a pristine Delibird though, so the likelihood of this being it is minimal, but every Delibird I get on the way, I will gratefully accept. So there is a bit of a discussion here between Absol and Delibird. I think overall Absol is potentially the better candy just because more people have a good Absol, but not a good Delibird. But then again, once people find their good Delibird, they definitely want the Delibird candy for those eggs. So we got 10 Delibird candy and a Delibird befriended. Can't believe I managed to pull that off. That was super lucky. Not only did it not get full, but it also hit crit. So it paid off not to play any games for the biscuits, so I'll continue doing that. Alright, let's see Delibird. What's the nature going to be? Impish. I don't remember the Impish, but it could be bad. Alright, no berry finding. That's good. Ooh, it's double eggs cacao. Interesting. Now, it needs to be a good nature, and it needs to be good sub skills. I already have a triple A. Oops. Okay, the dongle. I already have a triple A Absol, so not too fan of the cacao there at the end. Had it been apples, that could have been pretty exciting, but let's get to the sub skills here. And no skill level up S. That's good. Inventory and inventory. That's pretty good. If it's now ingredient finding, Delibird is pretty fast. You can see at a 40-minute mark. I need an ingredient finding M and ingredient finding up nature. Helping speed, more inventory. Oi. You know what? If this is ingredient up nature, I doubt it. Energy. Oh. That was the worst possible nature. That is unfortunate. A lot of this is right though, but I think for Delibird, if we have a look at the widget, you really do want the ingredient finding on the sub skills, just because this 18% ain't gonna cut it, even with this huge inventory that we got. So 12 to the inventory, as well as the 6. Yeah, you could have seen that already here. 32 was way big, but I don't know. I think Delibird overall is such an important Pokemon to where I will hold off, but double eggs, not bad. But then ingredient finding down though, that really cuts it. So I think overall that's gonna go in the bin, but Delibird is so rare, I'm just gonna hold on to it for a little while longer until I really find another one. Alright, so Raikou is full and Glaceon is full. That makes me consider just popping the Raikou already, just because at that point I won't be getting any more skill triggers anyhow. So I'm gonna look for the Raikou very carefully here, and it's not triggering the skill. That's interesting, and that was a good harvest on my end. Alright, so we got the Delibird, and now we can connect to the nap session. Ooh, that was a funny sound. So I am looking for the Abomasnow. In the last session, the Snover got full at 4 points, so there is very likely a Snover hanging around in this session for us. So we do get to make some progress too on the Abomasnow, both of which are egg-centric, which is the reason for this hunt overall. I don't have a good egg Pokemon at all. The only Pokemon that do eggs that I kind of have is Togekiss, and it has a really low ingredient rate. Even though it has ingredient finder M and helping speed, it's just not cutting it. Okay, let's see it. Is there gonna be a Snowbird? That's a lot of spawns. 6 spawns on a nap session. On Snowdrop Tundra, that's pretty acceptable. So, Geodude, Togepi, Swablu, Abomasnow, Swablu. Oh man. The Drowsy is too strong in the nap session. I get the wrong evolution line. I mean, evolution stage rather. Big oof. Not gonna go for the Abomasnow unless it is hungry. And then I will pop the premium on it, because I do think it's like 12 points, something like that. Okay, no hungries. Let's see it. So we got a Swablu times 2. And then we have the 12-point Abomasnow. I think my choice here is between the Swablu and the Marowak. I could also waste the potential of the premium into the Geodude here, but I think I'll hold off for that. I think for now, I am actually the most interested in a Marowak, just because I am getting close to that friendship level 10, and then if I find a shiny Cubone, then I'll at least be guaranteed 1 gold skill, one of which is potentially berry finding. So I'm gonna claim the Cubone here and call it for this session. I was unlucky here a little bit with the Snover. I guess the Snover is a little bit of a lower tier hunt. And yeah, you can see that I have already gotten an Abomasnow before. I don't think it's still in my bag. I could be wrong. But for the most part, every single Snover I've gotten so far has been mixed. And that's really bad. So that is the A, B, C pattern. So it's got tomato, egg, and mushroom. And that's not what you want. You want the A and then double B for the eggs. All right, let's see it. Is it gonna be a passable Cubone or what? So in terms of the candy here, in my opinion, it's a coin toss between the Geodude and the Abomasnow. I think overall, the Abomasnow could be an interesting candy. At least I like the Abomasnow for the eggs. So, got some more Dream Shards. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to level up my Glaceon. I have like this much until I get a higher berry value. It's a Rash nature. Rash is trash on the berry Pokemon. So, not really interested in diving too deep into this one. Ingredient finding up is really good for ingredient Pokemon and really detrimental on the berry specialist. And this one is like, this is an ingredient Pokemon it seems. And inventory, skill level up, that's decent on Energy Charge S with 1 evolution. And ingredient finder S and ingredient finding M. Yeah, I mean, had this been like a long term, this had been my Delibird now. With the exception that ingredient finding does come in a little bit late, but next encounter on the Cubone will for sure be level 10, and then we will be given a gold skill in that first slot, so that's nice. Alright, Tyranitar also hit max inventory, so then it is just the Ditto, and the Ditto has a huge inventory, so that is not surprising that it's the last one to fill it up. All the ingredients that Ditto drops to are low count on. High value, but low count. Alright, got an achievement. What's going on here? Flying type Pokemon. Hey, the Delibird gave us some candy. That's nice. Okay, so I do have to be careful not popping these Pokemon with the overstacking strategy, and also not to switch up the teams, because then everything just disappears. Okay, so I'm going to be a little bit sparingly investing into the Glaceon. I don't really care too much about the level on it. For the most part, it's just an additional cooking power-up Pokemon that I got for free because I haven't used any seeds on it, and I don't think I will invest in this Glaceon long term. It's decent, but if you see my Magnezone and my Flareon, it's just, they're way ahead. So in terms of leveling here, none of these are close enough. You can see the Walrein is somewhat close, but I will need another day or two. But then again, I won't really switch teams, so I might as well just get it ready. So in a day or two, this one should hit 48, which is pretty exciting. Sometime soon, I'll hit level 50 on it and get another level on that ingredient magnet, which is nice on the Walrein. I can get the Ditto closer too. Particularly this coming week, having that extra level is going to be a bit of a difference. I wonder how that works though, like if the berry value is registered when the berry is produced, or if there's some lag after you pop it or something like that. But it'll be interesting to see for sure what this team can be able to put together, and I'm super curious about it. So the preparation for the Flower Festival is in the works, and I'm super curious to hear what you guys are doing currently to prepare for the event. I know some of you are not too interested in the event, but for me, I'll take any event I can, and the salads with bonuses on all the areas just is super exciting to me. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and leave a like if you did. Ooh.